This is date night worthy. Let me show you how to make the most amazing lemon posset, full of flavor, super vibrant, and downright delicious. First, lemons. You need beautiful large lemons like this. The next ingredient you need heavy cream. If you live in Nigeria, you can use whipping cream, whether sweet or regular whipping cream. But if you live outside Nigeria, just get yourself heavy cream. You need sugar, of course, to sweeten everything up. So yeah, you need some salt to balance the taste and flavor of everything. You need vanilla essence or extract to elevate the flavor of the posset. And one of my powerhouse ingredients, this is totally optional, but thyme really goes really well with lemons. So I am using fresh thyme here. If you don't have fresh thyme, you can, totally omit that, or you can try basil. Basil will work beautiful here, but my poison is fresh thyme. For the aesthetics and plating, I'll be using blueberries, but if you have raspberries, those work as well, or you can do a combination of raspberries and blueberries. Last but not least, mint. Mint pairs really well with lemons, and this is just for plating and aesthetics. First thing I'm going to do is I need the zest of one lemon. Oh, it smells so good already. So into this, I'm going to add vanilla. I'm going to add salt. Come on, little guy. I'm going to drop the thyme and the sugar. Come on, big guy. Let's go ahead and stir this. It smells so good. Amazing. I'm going to set this aside. Let me show you how to prep the lemons. So to prep the lemons, pretty straightforward. Grab one of the lemons and cut it into halves, lengthwise. So two halves of a lemon. So it just sits like a boat. Get it? Great. So the next thing to do after cutting the lemons is, so this is just a tip here. You can take a knife and sort of run through the edge just so to release the membrane, just a little bit like this. Set this here. So let's do this into a bowl so that I don't lose all that juice. Once your knife has gone all the way through, then take your spoon and then just sort of scoop. I mean, you can do this all through with a spoon, but you just have to be really careful. So this is what we need. So this would be our plates. going to strain the juice from the, I need just about 1/3 of a cup. I'm going to set this aside, and into a saucepan I'm going to add the cream, thyme, lemon zest mixture. And I'm going to heat this up until it comes to a gentle simmer, and then I'll take it off the heat. Now, once it's warmed up, try not to make it bubble or heat it so much that it bubbles. Just simmer this on low to medium heat, and that's it. You don't need to overboil it. You don't need to use high heat. Just gentle simmer and keep stirring it. Otherwise, it will curdle. Now, once you've taken that off the heat, go ahead and add some vanilla extract, just for extra flavor and to give it a little oomph. And continue to stir that in just like so. Just keep stirring them. The more you stir it, the faster it cools. You can set a fan to this, but I just like to keep stirring it and to bring it down to room temperature. Now the next thing I'm going to add is the lemon juice. If you're wondering the measurements that I have used for everything, the list will be in the caption box, so don't worry. Now gently stir in the lemon juice just like so. At first it will seem like it is going to curdle, of course, because it is cream and lemon juice, and we know what you know happens when you add lemon juice to cream. But don't worry about that, just keep stirring and stirring and stirring. Now one thing you need to know, or one of the reasons why you don't need to overheat or overboil your milk, is because it will curdle, and that's not what we're looking for. So gentle simmer all the way through. Now once you are done stirring, just set that aside and allow that to come to room temperature just a bit. Now the next thing we're going to do is to set up our station. Now I am going to make this in two ways. I'm sorry, I thought I recorded the audio, but obviously I didn't, so I'm going to do a voiceover. So into a microwave or oven safe dish, or even just a tray or a plate. I'm going to add the lemon boat just like so. So two ways I'm going to serve this. I'm using a lemon boat, and I'm also using mason jars. So yeah, so lemon boats, just add them onto a plate and make sure that they are properly seated. And then these are the mason jars, or the type of mason jars that I like to use for this. Why? Because it is wide mouthed, and I am able to do any sort of decoration that I want to do with this sort of wide mouth, and it is short, so that makes it easier to scoop, and just perfect for any sort of dessert. Now moving along, once the cream has come to room temperature, the next thing I like to do is to sieve it. Why am I saving it? Of course, we used lemon, zest, and fresh thyme. So we're trying to get out, all of that, because it wouldn't be pleasant to eat stalks of fresh thyme. So once you transfer that to a strainer, just go ahead and continue to stir it and make sure that you get out all the milk and separate the zest, the thyme, and all of that. So now this is exactly what we're trying to avoid, and this is the reason why you have to sieve or sift it, so that you don't start to chew on this when you're eating your lemon posset. So I'm going to repeat this process. And of course, after that, don't forget to sort of scrape down your strainer, because that's where all that good is. Now, look at that, it's already thick. It's already as thick as can be. So the more it cools down and comes to room temperature, the thicker it gets. So I'm going to use a bigger strainer just to get the work moving along super fast, and so that we don't sleep on this process. If you don't have a large strainer like mine, you can use a smaller strainer, but I'm using this because I want to get my work just out of the way, and it just makes it super easy, super faster to strain. Look at all that goodness. If you're wary about straining the lemon zest and the thyme, don't worry, they've already done their work. They've already infused nicely into the cream. So it, the flavors are there without, having all that grainy texture, to it. So once you're done straining or sifting that, again, don't forget to clear out the back of the strainer. Here I'm thinking, as this tasted so good, I didn't want any single drop to waste. I didn't want to waste anything. This is so good. It is super tasty. It is absolutely delicious. Again, using another spatula, scrape down the base of the strainer. It is, getting thicker and thicker and thicker as as it cools down, which I absolutely love. Now once you're done with that, go ahead and stir that up together just to make sure that you mix. Now set that aside, and then it's time to transfer this into our lemon boats, and get it ready to refrigerate. And gradually transfer this into your lemon boats, and be careful scraping out the lemons so that you don't perforate the lemon boats. Anyway, if you have watched my video to this point, it means that you liked it. So please go ahead and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and don't forget to turn on your post notification to get notified every time I post a video. Now you can also transfer some of the cream mixture into your mason jars. Listen, this is not optional. Sorry, this is optional, not that it is not. This is optional. You can just use the lemon boats if you like, or you can use mason jars, you can use ramekin, whatever that you have, use it. Now once you're done transferring all of that, it is time to refrigerate them or put them in the fridge. I like to leave this for at least 3 to 4 hours until it properly settles. So yeah, so into the fridge for 4 hours, and then we'll come back and give it a taste test. So my babies are out of the fridge and they look so adorable. I can't wait for you to see them. Yay, they look so cute and I love it. So every time I put something in the fridge or freezer, I like to cover it up, just so that it protects the top layer of whatever it is I'm putting in the freezer. Okay, so now these babies are out and they've had time to rest just for a few seconds. It's time to decorate it. And like I said, I'm using blueberries and mint to do my decor. So here's what I like to do, or here's what I'm going to do. Starting off strong with these ones here. I'm going to add one big blueberry just like so. I'm going to drop it here. And I'll take the second one and I'll drop it here, just like so. Then I'm going to take one mint leaf and I'm going to sort of nestle it in there like so. Oh, this is so pretty. It is pretty. Now to decorate these, this is what I'll do. To decorate this, I'm going to add 2 small blueberries just like so, repeating what I did with the other ones. And I'm going to take 1 mint leaf just like so. I'm going to nestle it right there. Doesn't that look pretty? Then I'm going to do the rest. Another decoration option you could use are lemon slices, fresh thyme, or mint. I'll show you how to do that. So take a little piece of lemon slice just like so, like a wedge, really pretty. Slice and place it right there just like so. Then take your mint leaf and drop it right there. Now you can also opt for lemon and thyme. This is so good. It is creamy. It is lemony, minty. Mm, this is delicious. Mm, mm, this is so good. Mm, mm. Funny thing, I actually do prefer this lemon per se to this one. The lemon, mm, oh my god, the lemon adds an extra level of citrusy, lemony sweetness to it. Amazing. So I do prefer the lemon per se in this to this. Mm, this is so good. And that's it. I hope that you liked this and I hope that you give this a try. Now, let me know if you'll be making this in the comment section. Now, don't forget to subscribe, like, leave a comment, and share. And until next time, I'll see you in my next video.